What's up? You're in the Beat Sessions. I'm your host, Mitchell Weary. It is Friday, September 3rd. Hope you've all had an excellent week. Lots of new material for everybody to dig into over this long holiday weekend, including Certified Lover Boy. Drake finally dropped that. I know there's a lot of hype there. However, on this particular day, I could care less because Iron Maiden just released Senjutsu, and this record is a masterpiece. Check out Samurai Eddie, too. I love the artwork on this record and just about everything else. This is their 17th studio album, follows 2015's The Book of Souls. And like a fine wine, Iron Maiden just continues to get better with age. The compositions that Steve Harris put together for this record, all 10 of these songs, are absolutely incredible. You guys know that I'm really a stickler about this 45-minute runtime, 4 albums, but that's just not what Iron Maiden has done in the last 20 years. This thing with an 80-minute runtime, every single one of these songs is just an incredible composition. So what I love about their style, too, they remind me a lot of Tool in that respect, the way that they became more progressive in the latter half of their career, and the way that they really, as heavy as they can get sometimes, still just make their music so melodic. It's so huge for me. I'm such a stickler about that. There's a lot of metal music, in my opinion, where the technical element of it tends to dominate, and I'm just not into that. So it's why I've always loved Iron Maiden. I love the influences driving their sound. Steve Harris talks about Black Sabbath, Deep Purple, but he also talks about influences like Yes and Genesis and Jethro Tull, and that's really what makes their music so amazing. That and obviously Bruce Dickinson's operatic voice is incredible. They are working with 3 guitar players now in their band. Dave Murray is got to be my favorite, though. Just his legato style. I love what it does to their sound. It makes their music so unique, so distinct. You know when you are listening to an Iron Maiden song. If you want to know what I'm talking about with the legato style, listen to Jimi Hendrix and the live version of Machine Gun that he does and that solo in that song. Probably one of the best guitar solos that is recorded out there, period. But that's what is driving Dave Murray and his sound, and that is what, in my opinion, just makes Iron Maiden one of the best metal acts out there. I'm so stoked that these guys are continuing to make music. They're getting a little old. Frankly, if this is their swan song, if this is the last record that they put out, this is a massive cherry on top of a massive, delicious piece of cake. Just to finish off what has been an incredible career for these guys, this record is a masterpiece. It is nothing short of that. I'm blown away. Senjutsu, the opening title track, it's got these big, ominous drums, slow tempo that comes in, and just a big banger to open this thing up. Leads into Stratigo, galloping drums, kind of that signature percussion element that is driving the sound of that track, leads into The Writing on the Wall, which I truly think will go down as a classic Iron Maiden track. It'll go down as being one of the best songs in their catalog. Great acoustic intro, and I'm just loving this blues riff that is driving the song. I mean, it's absolutely amazing. This song is basically everything that Iron Maiden has done so well in a 40-year career in about 6 minutes. Absolutely loving it. Lost in the Lost World is your 4th track. Big acoustic intro on that one. Big pounding drums. And, you know, this thing, Days of the Future, it picks up the pace a little bit. You get more of that kind of like earlier Maiden sound, that fast-paced, upbeat tempo. The Time Machine is your 6th track. The Darkest Hour probably has the best solo on the record. And there's a lot of amazing guitar work, a lot of incredible guitar solos. But if you listen to The Darkest Hour, the solo on that record, and that's where Dave Murray's legato style is coming in strong, probably my favorite. However, my favorite track has got to be the 8th song, The Death of Celts. Just the riff, the acoustic riff that opens up the track and that drives it for 10 minutes almost is just so solid. It was so sonically satisfying. I mean, I listened to that song for probably like 40 minutes. I just kept hitting repeat, and before I do it, it's like 45 minutes had gone by, and I'm like, I should probably listen to the rest of this album. Leads into The Parchment. Your penultimate track is driven by this Arabian scale that is really just very unique, and again, is a testament to all of the different influences that Steve Harris and the rest of the band have incorporated into their songwriting style over the years. And then your final track, Hell on Earth. This thing is heaven on earth. My goodness. Enjoy this record. Listen to this multiple times. You have an extra day on Monday, especially, to listen to this record over the weekend. Vinyl, please, for sure. I'm literally, I have to go to work right now for a few hours, and as soon as I get off the clock, I am going to Zia Records, and I'm buying this thing and listening to it again, because I'm just blown away. Steve Harris and co., well done. Just well done on this record. I hope you enjoy listening to it. I hope you find this review helpful. Please like this video and share it. Subscribe to the channel. Check out the live show when it returns on September 12th. We'll see you next time on the Beat Sessions.